Hello fellow travelers and welcome to the Hard Light Network. This video was clipped from one of my longer streams, so if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to go check it out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. Yeah, bro, Drake releases a new song and he's talking about the Millie Bobby Brown stuff. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna watch this video real fast, and then we're gonna jump into this whole story because this is whack, bro. And I've been waiting years to talk about this. I didn't think I could just bring it back up like randomly out of nowhere. Maybe I probably should have before this, but I've been thinking about this story nonstop since it happened. 5 years ago was when this story first dropped, and it really pisses me off because he got away with it, flagrantly out in the public eye too, like this. And I feel very strongly about this. You know, this is all allegedly. The allegations are coming from mainly people in the comment sections and your boy himself, but I think this is just gross, and I want people to see it. So.
Is firing back at people criticizing his friendship with actress Millie Bobby Brown. In another late night, one of the songs off Drake's new album, For All the Dogs, which was released on October 6th, the 36-year-old addresses his friendship with the actress, who is 17 years younger. He raps in the song, quote, "Weirdos in my comments talking about some Millie Bobby look. Bring them jokes up to the gang, we get to really flockin'. Or send a finger to your mama in some FedEx boxes."
So this is how this resurfaces, right? So it's like for years, no one's talking about this. It's completely out of the news. This was big story when it first popped off, but all of the news media did sweeping for Drake. This was like big cover up, like, and no, it wasn't just like your standard cover up where it was like, no, this is fake. Oh, this is just rumors. People are just being some type of way and gross. They put it like out on display as if it was like totally normal and nothing wrong with it. I know that I'm getting a little bit heated about this right now, and I'm genuinely not trying to spurg out about it, but it just makes me so freaking mad, the stuff we're about to get into on this. This is one of the biggest celebrities in the music industry right now. He's been acting like this, bro. This isn't anything new. He brings the story back up. All this stuff went away. 5 years old, this story is. And he brings it back up in a music video, in the lyrics of one of his new songs. He drops the song. So as far as I'm concerned, he's talking about it. It's fair game. It's public at this point. Like, he released a whole song talking about the allegations. So, I mean, I'm going to do my due diligence and explain exactly what those allegations are. So he said, those weirdos in my comments talking about some Millie Bobby Brown. What would they possibly be saying about Millie Bobby Brown in Drake's comments? That he's a weirdo and that he's the one that has got the issue because he is a grown man, 17 years older than Millie Bobby Brown. She's 19. He's, 36 at this point. So what's the issue? You might be asking. Well, 5 years ago, she wasn't 19. 5 years ago, Millie Bobby Brown was 14. And 5 years ago, Millie Bobby Brown did a public interview where she said this about Drake.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
This is like princess vibes.
Thank you.
Right now.
Thank you so much.
What the hell is that? 14-year-old girl texting Drake. This 31-year-old man at the time, by the way. Just want to state that for the record. This 31-year-old man is texting privately this 14-year-old girl, "I miss you so much." What the hell is that, my dude?
Yeah,
You've got
I
a
don't know,
teenage
bro,
girl,
but
right?
And there's no way that any 31-year-old be texting.
31,
like,
bro.
There is, and I don't know if it's the anime twisting people's brains. Literally, I was in a Discord the other day, and a teacher was advocating for lowering the age of consent. And my exact comment was, listen, man, that's kind of like a child labor, a supporter of child labor, wanting to lower the age of child labor laws. It's weird that you're in that profession and that's what you're worried about.
I'm just jacked up because she's on this public interview. She said, "I'm texting Drake. I miss you. I miss you so much. I miss you more." They're doing the cute little "I miss you" texts, which is like she sounds like a teenage girl, which is fine because she's a teenage girl, right? I'm absolutely certain that she doesn't see anything weird about this dynamic because she's probably starstruck. This is like, remember, 5 years ago, this is Drake at his biggest. This is Drake at the peak of his career. First of all, I know I'm getting hung up on the whole Millie Bobby Brown, 14-year-old, and them texting because that's what she's admitted to. But like, bro, that's all I need. I'll even give them benefit of the doubt. I do feel like you can have relationships with younger people, meaningful relationships with younger people, but not sexual ones, not romantic ones. You can have mentorships. You can have situations where young guys are learning from older guys. Like you see that in the trades a lot, right? You can bridge that gap. You can bridge the age gap. Like in gaming, bro. You could talk to people 15, 16, 17 years old about gaming. There's nothing wrong with being in like
Right.
a
Okay.
Fortnite lobby.
If you're in a
you know
lobby,
what I'm saying?
right? Yeah, especially Fortnite. But the point is, if I was playing squads and a kid popped on there, that's fine. But I wouldn't say, "Hey, let me get your cell phone number so I can text you."
And text you.
That's
I
where-
miss you.
Right.
I'm like, bro, you weren't on
Bro,
disc. You weren't on
hold
Fortnite. I miss you.
Once you even get into getting the child's phone number, you have like, bro, there's no need for that. So the fact that was even happening is weird.
This is not just Millie Bobby Brown. Like, it's rumored that he was in a relationship with Kylie Jenner, and that their relationship, they hooked up before she was 18. There's evidence that like they knew each other. It's like tangential, and I'm not saying like it's like a smoking gun. This is just like part of the allegation stuff. This is allegedly, right? But like Drake did a Sweet 16 performance at the Jenner's household, like so he would have known Kylie. Like it was for her Sweet 16 party. All I'm gonna say is that he's hanging out with a lot of young girls. He's hanging out with Kylie Jenner at her Sweet 16 party. Kanye said that Drake and Kylie slept together behind Travis Scott's back when they were dating. So there's that. There's also this picture right here. You're not going to be able to see it, but stream will see it. Bella Harris, she's 18 at the time that he's dating 31-year-old Drake is dating 18-year-old Bella Harris. And that's, hey, as long as it's legal. I mean, I don't like it. It doesn't vibe with me. It's not my deal. I wouldn't be dating no 18-year-old at nearing, at 35. You know what I'm saying? But the problem with this is that it was speculated that like Bella Harris and Drake started to hooking up before she was 18, that he groomed her into a relationship. And like this is a trend at this point where he's like hanging out around these like young women, and like in the picture he's like hugging up on her. Like this is clearly romantic. This is much more physically intimate than he is with Millie Bobby in their pictures together. She's 18, he's 31, and this is the same time he's talking to Millie Bobby Brown. They were dating, it was public at the time. She comes out and says, "No, I wasn't there. I was working in New York." So she denies that she was there, but Drake was hanging out in a bought out restaurant with somebody at the same time, 31, at the same time as he's texting 14-year-old Millie Bobby Brown, and him and his date left in separate vehicles. So why you got to rent out an entire building for one chick, and your girl, your main squeeze, the public chick that everybody knows about, is for some reason saying that she wasn't there, she was in New York. But you got a whole restaurant and you're being sneaky. I'm not saying that he was there with Millie, but I'm just saying that's hella weird that he's hanging out around these chicks and he's got to do these like secret dates or whatever. That's odd. I don't know, maybe he just wanted some privacy. Huh? Maybe I'm digging into too deep.